Testing audio. Alright, so today I'm going to talk about every single strategy I know in Super Mario Flash. I'm going to show you how to replicate it. Hold on. And yeah, hopefully this is useful to people testing the game and also to new runners of the game. So let's get started. There we go. Alright, so first off, I'm going to do hold down the C and H keys on my keyboard. Let me actually open up my input display as well, so that you can see what I'm talking about. There we go. So right now I'm going to hold down C, hold down H, and then click Option. And that'll unlock all the levels for you. This will come in handy while demonstrating things. Also going to turn the sound off, change the name to Rayall. I should probably be using the practice hack, but I'm not. Oh well. Also, if you're from YouTube, remember to like and subscribe. So I'm going to be picking Mario. There is no difference between Mario and Luigi. The first thing that I'm going to show off is Mario's running speed. Normally, when you're just holding right, Mario runs at 6 pixels per frame. And I believe, although I'm not sure, that the movement speed is the same when going left. The same is true of Luigi. When speeding up and slowing down, what Mario will do is, the frame I let go of right, he will move 5 pixels instead of 6. Then he will move 4, then 3, then 2, and then 1. I've not tested if left helps you slow down faster yet. One major strategy that we can use to go faster is called the corner boost, and I'm going to demonstrate it right here. I'm going to use a mushroom to make it even more obvious. Although this strategy can be done as both small and big Mario. Right here, if I line myself up with a block, you'll notice here, everything is normal, right? But if I go just a couple pixels further, right here, you'll notice that I get pushed forward. And this can actually be done at full speed as well, although it's kind of hard. This pushes you forward exactly 7 pixels at most, and so it can save up to 2 frames. Let me see if I can show it off. I think that was it. I'm not sure though. In any event, what you want to do is do a frame perfect jump right as you're coming close to the corner of the block. Fun fact, this can also be done as a reversed corner jump as well. If I land here, it's possible that I will fall off like that. Here, I'm holding right, but you'll see I'm getting a tiny boost forward right as I land. Let me see if I can show it off. Like that. I don't know if that's because of right input. I think it is possible to do without a right input as well in certain cases. And I don't think this is as beneficial as a standard corner boost, but I still wanted to show it off. Let me see if I can get it one more time. There you go. Alright, next glitch that I'm going to show off is called Speed Glitch. And so for this, let me just take a quick death and go back to level 1, since this is a good level to demonstrate. I'm also going to grab a quick power-up. Alright, never mind. That's not very helpful. So, there are 2 methods for Speed Glitch in this game. The first one can be done as Small Mario. In fact, I'm just going to show that off. That was a very bad example. I'm bad at this game. I'm gonna take my time just so I can show this off. So, right here, you'll notice that this third question block up here or the second question block rather, is as high as any block can be. And so if I land on it, and then tap, if I am on the right half of the block, which I think I am now, and then I tap left and then hold right, I will gain incredible speed. As you can see, I was on the left half of the block there. Let me open up the practice hack, actually. It'll be easier to show off things using this. Alright. Give me a second. Yeah, looks like that's up. Let me mute the game as well. So yeah, you can use a ceiling block, and the way this works is essentially, for some reason, when you're in a ceiling block, the game thinks you are clipped inside of a block. And if the game thinks you're inside of a block, like, I'll do a demonstration right here so it's more obvious. Let's pretend that I'm inside of a block right now that's above this brown block. If I tap left, the game's going to attempt to eject me to the right, and it's going to do so at a high speed. And so I'll be able to gain hyperspeed. Likewise, if I'm on the left side of the block and I tap right, the game will eject me out to the left at high speed. That is the ceiling corner boost. And of course, this can be done with any method of wall clipping. So all you need to do to maintain that speed is hold right. I have not tested if it works, if you can maintain that speed by not holding right, but I believe it is not possible, because with normal running speed right here, immediately after I stop holding right, I'll start slowing down. So I believe the same applies, however I've not tested it yet. The next kind of speed glitch can only be done as Big Mario. And right here, what you want to do is crouch jump into a block. And then at the exact peak of your jump, you want to uncrouch. That way Mario's hitbox is inside of the block. Then you want to tap left and then hold right. And so that'll do the same thing. It'll have the same effect as being on a ceiling block, but without actually requiring a ceiling block. So this is much more versatile. I am quite bad at it, so I don't know if I'll be able to show it off. Let me actually move to level 4, since doing speed glitch at the beginning block here is probably easier. Alright. And the further to the left you are, as a general rule, the faster you'll get ejected out. But if you go too far, of course, you'll get ejected out to the wrong side. And then, if I can't demonstrate this, I'll put a link to a video with it in the description, or you can just check out the current any % world record. But you can see right here, I am partly clipping into this block occasionally. And it turns out that if you do speed glitch perfectly, then you will have 20 pixels per frame as your speed, and that is fast enough to clip through blocks. Are there any other glitches that I'm aware of? Yes, let's show off permanent invincibility glitch. I don't know if this has been patched, so I'm going to go back to the normal version of the game. Right here. And of course, I forgot to mute the music. And the way this works is with flash tools. So what you want to do is you're going to need a power-up to pull this off. And I don't think this will be particularly useful in the task. Right here, I'm going to set up for it. So let's say I take damage and then immediately quit. That was slow, but if you quit fast enough, then what happens is when you resume the game, you're still going to be invincible. Let me see if I can do it here. Alright, I think that was fast enough. So now, I should be invincible. Mario won't flash, but right there, you can see I can just go straight through enemies. And all you have to do is right-click on the game, and then hit quit as you're flashing. Now, it's important to note, and the reason this is important for tasks is once you pick up a power-up, that will no longer be the case. You'll now be vulnerable. And let me also show off one more thing with this. This will not be useful for tasking, but it's also still worth knowing, at least in my opinion. One thing you can do, by the way, is you can have the right-click menu open before Mario takes damage, and you click quit right after he takes damage. If you actually fall in a pit with permanent invincibility glitch, you will not die. You will just stand there forever and fall. And I don't know if you can actually roll around or not. I'm gonna attempt to beat the level this way. I don't think it'll let me, but who knows. Unfortunately, there currently doesn't seem to be any way to combine this with speed glitch. But I might as well show off. You can, I'm assuming, go past the flagpole. I don't really see Mario, so I couldn't tell you. I also don't know if it might be possible if you fall long enough to fall onto the flag, but I feel like that would take too long to be useful in a task, because by the time Mario overflows back to the top of the screen, it's gonna take too long. Is there any other glitch that I'm aware of that I want to demonstrate? Alright, this isn't really a glitch, but I guess I can demonstrate this as well. I'm going to need my screen capture for this, and I'm going to pull up the Mario Flash glitchless task. Let me open it up right here. So this strategy is done in level 7 to save time, but it might be useful in other spots as well. Let me switch to this. Alright, so right here, what happens is Mario now is going too fast. If I keep holding right here, I will bonk against this block. But if I duck, then I can avoid the block and only lose some of my speed. It's important to note that if you want Mario to duck, you have to firstly press down, and secondly not press right, and thirdly not press left. If you do press one of those buttons, it will not work. And so it is very important to only press down. I think that's about all I had for today in terms of glitches, actually. So thank you for watching. If you're interested, I'll leave a link to the Super Mario Flash Tasking Discord in the description below. You can find all the tools there. If you have any questions, that's also a great place to ask. And thanks for watching. Alright, I'm going to switch to something else. Let's do you know what? I can stream let me check my speed goals.